Hi, Cindy. This is Steve from Head Kick Audio. How you doing?
Steve. I'm okay.
Good deal. Good deal. You're fighting the striking Viking. You're taking on Caitlin Young, she's a pretty good striker, and you not so bad yourself, but you got a lot of submissions. Do you think that's going to be the difference in your fight?
You can say it. Not so bad myself. Well, she's a pretty good striker, and I'm a pretty good grappler. So it's let's see who get it in the area he or she, who can get it in the area she wants, or if I can get it into my area. And I think that will make the fight. That will make who's gonna win. If I can pull her into my world, or if she can keep me into hers. Yeah. That was funny.
Thank you.
Up next, Jake Foley, please.
Hi, Cindy. Jake Foley from Overtime Heroics here. Winning the PFL championship can change a fighter's life forever. Now having a child recently, what would it mean to you to be the champion at the end of the season?
It wouldn't change more than it would change before, because I already have had 5 children. But it would give my life a way bigger comfort, first of all. And I would, if I can win that $1 million, I would love to use it to give my children better opportunities to follow their dreams. Because for me, it was always a struggle combining working, children, the house, the bills. I've been mommy, daddy, fighter, teacher, everything together, because I had no help from the daddies for my babies. So if I can win that $1 million, I would be able to support their career or their dreams. They wouldn't be having no struggles about, I want to go to a fight camp. There is no money for that. I need new gloves. There is no money for that. It would make my life and my children's life a lot easier. So that's something that's what I would do with it.
Next, Tanai.
Hey, Cindy, how's it going?
Hi, I'm okay.
It's Tanai here from MMA Island. I wanted to ask you about your experience in the bubble in Atlantic City, and how does it feel making your PFL debut?
Wait, what? One more time? What is your name?
Tanai from MMA Island.
Denai or Denai?
Tanai.
Okay, nice.
T.
Well, the life here in the bubble, it's been special. It's something else. But I liked it actually because normally I'm waking up. It's like, Mom, can you do this? Mom, can you do that? Mom. And now I only have my judo buddy be like, hey, I'm hungry. Can we go to eat? So that's something else. So it gave me the opportunity to focus on what I have to do here and visualize. Sorry, language barrier hitting me again. I hope it doesn't hit that hard as skating. Yeah, it's hard to miss the children, but it's good because I can focus.
And how does it feel like to make your PFL debut?
I'm so excited. I'm excited to be part of family, and I'm excited to get this opportunity, excited to be still able in these hard times to compete overseas. Like, I think I'm the only Belgian one who's still being able to hunt her dreams. So it's a blessing, and I'm very thankful.
Thank you, Cindy. We love your energy. Good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ronald? Ronald, I can't hear you for some reason, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
There we go.
My name is Ronald E. Smith from Getting Real. Cindy, like everyone knows, in 2020, a lot of things have happened. A lot of people lost a lot of loved ones. Mm-hmm. You especially have lost someone recently. How are you able to keep yourself motivated and focused during the fight through everything that you are dealing with right now?
Okay, it's a hard subject. So my mom has been battling cancer. for a long time. We knew it was coming, and my wish was that she would be able to be at the birth of my baby. And she was there, and a little while after, she passed away while I was in my training camp. And that was really hard to see. Sorry. To have to say goodbye to your mom like that, because she was in so much pain that they let her sleep. And so I had to say bye, Mom. See you later, alligator. And it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard to grab everything together and show up in the gym every day. But I for sure don't want to disappoint her. And I know she sees me. And I'm pretty sure she came with me here. So my grandmother kind of gave up when my mom passed away. It was her only daughter. So 4 days ago, I got the news she also passed away in Belgium. So I guess I have an extra strong woman in my corner here. And whatever the outcome is, I know I gave it my all. I pushed every limit. I'm going to do everything to make my children at home and my mommy and my granny proud.
Thank you, Cindy, and sorry for your loss.
She looks distressed. What's going on?
Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate it. Let's go with Breeze.
Hey, Cindy, this is Breeze with the MMA Breeze. Just wanted to ask you, we haven't seen you perform in a while. We're all very excited. Just like most fighters, you've had quite the layoff. What can we expect to see new in your arsenal for this next coming bout?
What's going to be new in my arsenal is that I'm going to be fitter, sharper, and more motivated than ever.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Steve Irvine, please.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you for your time. It's Steve from Steve Irvine MMA. I just wanted to ask, so, throughout your career, you've been fortunate to compete for the biggest organisations in the world. Now, you're here at the PFL. I just wanted to know, is this a place that you're going to call home now for the remainder of your career?
Wait, what again?
Is this a place that you're going to call home for the remainder of your fighting career?
I'm getting older. I'm having 6 kids to take care of. I pay all the bills. I do everything myself. I try to run a gym and give children opportunity. And I'm so happy that I'm in PFL, in like a good organization where they care about us. And this is going to be the final steps in my career. After PFL, I'm not going to fight anymore. So I'm happy to write my final chapter here.
No, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Up next, Sergio.
Hi, Cindy. This is Sergio from Fighter Path MMA. How are you?
Hi, Sergio. I'm okay.
So you're fighting Caitlin Young, who's also one of the most experienced females in this tournament. How do you think your experience matches up with the rest of the competition?
Experience is something very beautiful, as I don't really have the stress to fight. I can fight under big pressure, under big banners. I will not break. I know myself. I know my strength, and I'm really sure. I always admired Caitlin because she's been always there, and I've always watched her fights, and I've always thought she had exciting fights. And I think we match up on that point like exactly the same. So that is really nice. What I really admire about Caitlin is like the quote, like fall down 7, stand up 8. Like she's been doing that, and I respect her a lot for that. And I've been through the same struggles. And look at this. so many years later, we are here standing in front of each other, face to face, and we're going to have this epic war. Yeah.
Thank you and best of luck.
Thank you.
Michael Morales.
Hey, Cindy, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Thank you for being here and thank you for giving us part of your time. I wanted to ask you, what would a victory in your PFL debut mean both to you and to your home country of Belgium?
Well, to be honest, I don't think Belgium cares that much. But yeah, they just, I don't know. My country is built of idiots, mostly. But the people who are in the sport, for them, it would be a big thing for sure for the females, because we are not with that many. But the girls who are out there like work very hard to get opportunities. So for them, it would mean a lot. And also for my daughter Lola, who is like being an MMA fighter herself and trying to push her limits, it would mean a lot too. And I just want to show her that whatever comes to her path, like she will always have to push her limits. I want to be an example for her. So if you ask what Belgians think about it, I don't think they really care. But that little Belgian girl over there, she does care, and that's way more important to me.
Thank you very much, and good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
All right, up next, Mason, please.
Hi, Cindy. This is Mason from the Sports Session podcast. How are you doing today?
Hi, Mason. I'm okay.
That's great to hear. Obviously, yourself and your opponent are both quite experienced within the MMA game. What makes you think that you can walk away with the victory come Thursday night?
I think I'm a better grappler. And I think I just needed a little more. I think I wanted more. I have more to prove. I've suffered a lot in this camp in the last year, actually. And I think the depths I've seen gonna make me just want it more.
Well, I can't wait to see you fight on Thursday night. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Mike Owens, please.
Hello, Cindy. This is Mike from Mike Owens Media.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay.
That's good. When this fight was announced, you opened as the betting favourite, but the odds have now shifted and you're now the betting underdog. I'd just like to get your thoughts on that and if you're surprised by that at all.
I don't like, I don't mind betting dogs, or how you call it. I have dogs enough at home. No, you know what? Betting underdog, betting up dog, betting up. I don't care. I mean, I fought Megan Anderson being the biggest underdog I ever been, and like I had not much work with her. I guess favorite or not favorite, I will not leave one night's sleep of that. No, I have not even one single thought about it, actually. I don't care.
Superb. Best of luck for the fight.
Thank you.
Up next, Bobby.
Hey, Cindy, it's Bobby Whitney, Last Out Media. I just wanted to know, like, we all know you can grapple, we all know you can wrestle, but you also have that background in jiu-jitsu and judo. Do you think you're going to use that to your advantage coming in the fight on Thursday?
Well, that's the point. That's what I'm going to try. You got me. You figured out my game plan, dang it.
All right, up next, Bruno.
Hi, Cindy. It's Bruno here from Jiu-Jitsu Magazine. How are you?
Hi, Bruno. I'm okay. Try to be okay.
Yeah, all of us, right? Just like you, I'm living here in Europe at the moment, and we know how hard the regulations are in terms of going to the gym, and all of public life has essentially been shut down. Question being, how has this affected your training camp at all, knowing that most of the gyms have been closed and it's been hard to get that work in?
It's been really hard. My gym also was closed. Like, I've been training sneakily, as I told you people before. So normally in a fight camp, I have to make 145 or 135 pounds. So what I do is I train and I eat sneakily, you know? I eat sneakily ice cream. I eat sneakily chocolates. I'm like, no, I didn't eat that burger, but I did. And now I could eat whatever I want and I train sneakily. No, I wasn't in the gym. You're wrong. That are old pictures. So, yep, I train twice a day and sneakily behind closed doors.
Thank you very much for that, Cindy. And your secret is safe with me. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does anyone else have another question or two for Cindy? While we got her here. Go ahead, Tyreek.
How you doing, Cindy? This is Tariq with the Havoc Hour. How you doing today?
Hi. Well, I'm okay.
So, obviously, you know, the real star of the PFL so far, at least in the women's division, is Kayla Harrison. Is she someone that you're interested in fighting so far in the season, or would it not make a big difference to you?
Of course, I would be interested to fight her. We match up. I think we have the same style. Her judo is probably better than mine, but I still have some slick grappling moves on the ground. So it would be interesting, and I'm here to fight whoever. So yeah, I think it sounds great, and also I respect her a lot. I feel like our lives are kind of had the same roots, and she saw like almost like alike situations. So I feel her. I think we would have a good energy in the octagon or in the cage together.
Right, that sounds good. All right, good luck on Thursday.
Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate you coming out today.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Up next, we have Justin Willis. Please raise your hand if you have a question for Justin.
Oh, I can't see them? Dang.
All right, up first, let's go with Mason.
Hi, Justin. This is Mason from the Sports Sesh podcast. How are you doing today?
What up?
As we know, you've not fought in a long time due to the coronavirus pandemic. How have you improved during this layoff?
I just been working, man. Working on myself, physically, mentally, spiritually, and just been growing, man. I can't wait to come out here and whoop some ass.
And finally, from me, you fought some tough guys in this sport. Curtis Blades, Mark Hunt, just to name a few. Do you think having fought those names is going to give you an advantage in this fight and the fights coming up in the future?
I mean, every fight is new. You know, I'm taking this guy 100% serious, and I can't wait to go out there and see what he got so I can overcome him.
Thank you, brother, and I can't wait to see you come Thursday night.
Let's get it.
Breeze, please.
Hey, this is Breeze from the MMA Breeze. I wanted to ask you, how important is it for you to win the money in this tournament? Obviously, that's a big draw of PFL. Or are you just looking to make a name for yourself and go in there and just win to win?
I'm just coming out here to prove myself right, you know, and dominate these guys. Like I said, I would do. So the money thing is not that big of a deal to me. It's more about going out there and building my legacy.
Awesome. Well, good luck, man.
Let's get it.
Bruno.
Hi, Justin. It's Bruno from Jiu-Jitsu Magazine. How are you doing today?
What up, Bruno?
What's going on? So you've previously fought in the WSOF against Juliano Coutinho, and that was kind of your coming out party into the UFC. Mm-hmm. Now with PFL taking over the WSOF, does this kind of feel like a homecoming to you and a bit refreshing to kind of come back to what brought you on the main stage?
I mean, I fought in Japan in the brightest lights. I fought, you know, in UFC in the brightest lights. You know, these are bright lights. So it is what it is. It's another day in office to me to go in there with my hard hat, punch in the clock, go home to my family.
Thank you a lot, Justin.
Let's get it, baby.
Tanai, please.
Hey, Justin, this is Tanai from MMA Island. How's it going, man?
What up? MMA Island was cracking, baby.
We're good. How you? I wanted to ask you how it's going to be fighting without fans, because in the UFC, WSOF, you've always had fans, and this is your first fight since the pandemic. How's it going to be?
I mean, this is a glorified sparring match with adrenaline. You know what I mean? So you got people around, but I'm used to, I come from AK, I come from big gyms, so I'm used to people being around the cage watching me spar. Guys like DC, guys like Kane, guys like all kinds of guys. So I'm used to this. And it's actually like when I fought in Japan, and there's like 50,000 people in the crowd, but every time you hit them, they're all silent. I mean, they go ooh, but there's no like in the UFC crowd. It's really really crazy because they're just loud and drunk the whole time. You know what I mean? But in Japan, it's very very silent. So the feeling is kind of surreal. So I think that I've been prepared for this, and the Most High has prepared me for these type of events.
Awesome. That's good to hear. I had one more question, if you don't mind. How do you feel about the tournament system that the PFL has?
Show and prove. I mean, it's no politics. It's no, sending the boss gifts. You ain't got to do none of that. All you got to do is win, and the boss can't say nothing.
That's great. Thank you, man. Good luck on Thursday.
Let's get it, baby.
Roz.
Hey, Justin, how are you?
What up, Roz?
What up? This is Raz from Everton MMA era. So just in relation to this year, I mean, it's been a bit of an uphill battle for all of us. Can you elaborate a bit more on your fight camp and kind of the time you spent before this debut in PFL?
Well, I came from AK and I wanted to, get a fresh look. So, one of the things I want to do is, get more personal coaching to really focus on me and my gifts and who I am. So, I did a little search. The COVID thing was perfect for me because I got a chance to do a little search and actually go around and work with different people. And I got a chance to settle in with Rashad Evans as my personal coach. So, I mean, our games are pretty much it's kind of similar. You know what I mean? I'm going out there to try to dominate and use my athleticism to overcome whatever he has to bring. And the man did the same thing. So I'm really excited. And I can't wait to go out there and show my improvements.
Thanks, man. And just one more. In terms of this year, the 2021 PFL season, what do you feel is your biggest challenge? Is it the tournament system? Is there a specific fighter? Or, is there anything that you see as your main kind of stopping you from getting that $1 million prize?
It's COVID. Fuck everybody else. You know what I mean? It's just the COVID, having to deal with the quarantines and the test and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like that's the most difficult part. But when it comes to the fighting, I grew up fighting, man. I grew up in the system and I grew up fighting. So fighting to me is not really that big of a deal. But it's all the extra stuff, and all the extra stuff is what puts more stress in the situation.
Okay, cool.
Just good thing everybody has to deal with it.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, listen, thank you for that. And yeah, best of luck.
Let's get it.
Head Kick Audio.
Hey, what's going on, Big Pretty? How you doing? This is Steve.
What it do? What it do, man?
All right. So after going 5-1 with the UFC, you had competed with World Series of Fighting previously. Did coming over to PFL? Did it just make sense?
I mean, at that time, yes, it did. This was 2 years ago when I made that decision. But yeah, it still makes sense, and it's the tournament profile I like. Like I said, it's just show and prove. You go out there and show your medal, and either you're copper or you're gold, baby. And I'm gold.
All right, thanks, boss. Good luck on Thursday.
Let's get it.
Steve Irvine.
Hi, Justin. It's Steve from Steve Irvin MMA. It's been 2 years since your last bout. Welcome back.
Hey, Steve, you said Steve Irwin? Did that guy die?
Irvin.
Oh, Irvin. Okay.
Yeah. No crocodile hunter. So I just wanted to know, how do you feel mentally going into this fight? You've got a fresh challenge, quite different from the past. You've got $1 million purse at the end if you succeed. Do you mind telling me about your mindset going into that with all these prizes at stake?
It's just one by one, man. It's just one by one. You knock them down one by one. That's all I can do is focus on the guy in front of me. Then whoever's next, I focus on that guy, so on and so forth. But one by one.
No, that's awesome, man. Could I get another quick one in? Did you manage to get any wrestling time with DC in the preparation to this?
I worked with Rashad Evans.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Let's go.
Mike Owens, please.
Hello, Justin. This is Mike from Mike Owens Media.
What's up, Mike Owens?
In your opinion, what is the biggest advantage you feel you hold over your upcoming opponent?
I'm very athletic, explosive, unpredictable, and hopefully he doesn't underestimate me, because I have not underestimated him to the least bit. So hopefully he actually comes out and he's ready to fight, because I'm ready to fight and I'm ready to dominate.
Best of luck for Thursday, Justin.
Let's get it.
Jake Foley, please.
Hey, what's going on, Justin? Jake Foley from Overtime Heroics here.
What up? What up?
I'd like to ask, what is your opinion on heavyweights like your opponent that tend to come in lighter at 230 to 235 compared to someone like yourself who comes in at 260 to 265?
Pressure. I'm a guy where I'm going to come in great shape, lighter. So I think he's depending more on his mobility, but he's never really fought a person like me who is a big mobile guy. I don't get tired. So, I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on him, and my goal is to break him. Period.
Thank you so much. Good luck on Thursday.
Appreciate it.
Sergio.
Hi, this is Sergio from Fighter Path MMA. How are you doing?
What up, man?
So 4 of your last 5 bouts went to a decision with the PFL format, and you get more points for getting finishes. Do you feel any more pressure going in and getting it done early rather than carrying it over to the 3rd round?
Yes, it's the different reward systems. In the UFC, you get fight at night bonuses and stuff, but in the UFC, it's about winning. So you're supposed to secure that win. And again, this is important over here too, to secure the win first and foremost. But in this situation, if I see a finish, I'm going to go for it, period.
All right. Thank you very much, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Dylan.
Hey there, Justin. How's it going?
What up? What up?
Oh, not much. I'm just kind of curious about your thoughts on your opponent here, Denis Goltsov there. Just, had a pretty good run in general with the PFL season in 2019. I'm curious if you've done specific tape study on those PFL fights, and if so, what your thoughts are on your opponent's stylistic proclivities.
He's tall, he's rangy, he has decent mobility, but he hasn't fought anybody like me, man, period. It's a guy who's going to come forward, bang, wrestle, whatever he wants to do, we can do it. So, yes, I have watched the film, but I don't want to give away too many secrets, man. I hate that when people be asking me for all the secrets, man. I can't tell you the recipe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just curious what you noticed in his style per se, but yeah, you don't want to give away the formula, but in any event, thanks for the time.
Yes, sir.
Up next, Breeze.
Hey, Justin, Breeze with the MMA Breeze. I wanted to ask, how instrumental was it for you to work with Rashad Evans for this upcoming matchup, and who else were you working with in preparation?
I was working with Rashad, Moultrie, Frank, Lester, which one of John Jones' old boxing coaches. Greg Hardy was more me and him together. So I got a chance to really see a whole bunch of different looks, and being able to really sit back and pay attention and actually soak up some of the game that Rashad Evans has was a blessing, and I feel like it's going to show in this fight.
Right on. Looking forward to it.
Let's get it.
Alex.
Hi, Justin. It's Alex from K-Side Press. I just simply want a prediction from you, and also I actually was wondering if you could, give us a, the biggest thing you took from working with Rashad Evans.
So prediction first. I feel as though I'm going to break him. I don't know what round. I don't like doing all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to break this man. And how it was for dealing with Rashad Evans, it was a blessing. Again, a guy who has a wealth of experience at the top level. I have experience at the top level, but him, again, the guy's a Hall of Famer. It is what it is. A lot of the parts of his game, I feel like were very, very closely related to my game. And so I feel like he was able to mix and put together a couple of the pieces of the puzzle. And now I feel like I can't wait to go out there and show it.
Awesome, man. Good luck.
Let's get it.
Barcelona.
Hey, Jim Barcelona with Miami Herald here in South Florida.
What it do?
Hey, so you mentioned Rashad, you mentioned Greg Hardy. I'm curious, California, such in shutdown mode. Did you come to South Florida to train?
You know, that's crazy because I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram at Brick Pretty MMA. Go follow me. But before all this COVID stuff actually went down, when it was still in China, I was one of the people who said that it's going to come to America and it's going to go to places like New York, California, all the liberal states first. They're going to shut down completely. And boy, was I right. And so about 2 or 3 weeks before the shutdown began, I actually got out of California. You know, there was a multitude of reasons, but that was one of the main reasons. I wanted to get my family to a place that I felt was the safest.
And so did you come down here to South Florida and train down here?
Yes, I am in South Florida now.
And lastly then for me, what has it been like down here, adjusting to down here? You mentioned some of the fighters. Are you over at Sanford MMA?
I'm at Hard Knocks.
At Hard Knocks 365.
Uh-huh.
What has that whole experience been like? Because there's so many great training facilities down here in South Florida. Yeah,
so I was at ATT for a little bit. I wanted to, experience all the different gyms, kind of like a tryout period. And not just, I happily settled on Hard Knocks. But yeah, it's a lot of great facilities here. But at this point in my career, especially entering my prime, I want to make sure that I get what's best for me now.
Hey, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Morales.
Hey, how are you?
What up?
I'm just curious, like we're in the middle of pandemic, Justin. Which obstacles you've faced so far preparing for your PFL debut?
I mean, gyms being closed down, the PFL being closed down for a year, kind of trying to figure out, how to make ends meet. There's been a whole bunch of obstacles that, but I'm just happy that I'm here now and I'm able to perform.
And my last question, your last fight was 2 years ago. How easy or complicated has been to put yourself back on track physically and mentally for your PFL debut?
I've been fighting since I've been a little boy, man. So fighting is something that just a switch. Some people have it, some people don't.
Perfect, man. Thank you, and good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
Last question for Daniel Bakley. You're on mute, brother, or I can't hear you at least.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
This is Dan from Cage by IQ. In your eyes, what makes you the favorite to win this year's tournament?
In my eyes, I mean, I'm going to come out here and just dominate, man. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to work hard. And I'll make sure these guys put on their hard hat when they fight me. That's it.
And then second question, during the layoff, what have you improved on most to get yourself ready for the tournament?
Mind, body, and spirit, baby. The whole gamut.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justin.
Appreciate it.
See you Thursday.
Yep. Oh, shit.
All right, guys. Up next, we have Mariana. Okay, please raise your hand if you have a question for Mariana. Mason, you can go ahead and go first.
Hi, Mariana. This is Mason from the Sports Sesh podcast. How are you doing today?
Mariana, é o Mason aqui. Como é que você tá hoje? Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
Yep, all great.
You've had 26 professional MMA fights in your career compared to your opponent's 8. Do you believe your experience going into this is going to be the deciding factor in the fight?
Você tem 26 lutas profissionais na sua carreira comparadas com as 8 da sua oponente. Você vê a sua experiência como sendo o fator decisivo aí para essa luta?
Sim, vejo a experiência como um grande fator nessa luta, em questão de saber o momento certo de entrar na luta, de manter a calma e esperar o momento certo.
Absolutely. I definitely see my experience as a deciding factor. Being able to stay calm, know the right time to strike, and to just be able to make the right decisions based on my experience is something I'm looking forward to hone in for this fight.
Thank you, and I can't wait to see you fight.
Tanai?
Hi, Mariana. Tanai from MMA Island. I just want to wish you a happy birthday. How you going?
Mariana, tudo bom? O Tanai aqui da MMA Island. Queria te desejar feliz aniversário. Como é que você está se sentindo?
Tudo bom, obrigada. Tô me sentindo bem, graças a Deus. Só aguardando o momento da luta agora.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm feeling great. Just anxious for the fight.
All right. How does it feel like making your PFL debut and going up against the defending champions right off the bat?
Como é que você se sente fazendo a sua debutando aí na PFL e lutando contra a campeã já de primeira aí de bate pronto?
Bom, me sinto muito bem, me preparei para essa luta, né? Essa pandemia deu para treinar mais, me preparar mais e é isso. Tô bem e vou fazer uma boa luta.
I'm feeling great. The pandemic allowed me to train a lot more and to prepare adequately. Like I said, I'm feeling amazing, and I'm going to put on a great performance.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for Thursday. Good luck.
Head Kick Audio.
Hi, how's it going? This is Steve from Head Kick Audio.
Boa tarde, aqui é o Steve com Head Kick Audio.
You fought some big names over the course of your career, and Kayla Harrison is no exception. What kind of problems does she possess that you think you can overcome on Thursday?
Você já lutou com grandes nomes na sua carreira e a Kayla Harrison não é uma exceção. É nome tão grande quanto. O que você pode esperar da performance dela para quinta-feira?
Bom, sim, já lutei com grandes nomes já estão em outros eventos grandes também. A Kayla, eu espero que ela vai vir fazer o mesmo jogo que ela faz, né? De agarrar e terminar no chão, e eu tô preparado para esse jogo dela.
I fought great names, and as you said, Kayla's no different. I'm ready for her game plan, which is going to be to grapple, to try to hold on to me, put me down, and finish the fight there.
Thank you.
James McGlade.
Hi, Mariana. James McGlade here from Sports Kita. Happy birthday to you. I wanted to ask, how exciting was it to qualify for the season? And contrastingly, how disappointing was it to have to wait a year to compete?
Mariana, feliz aniversário. Minha pergunta são duas partes. O quão gratificante foi classificar para essa temporada da PFL e o quão frustrante foi quando a temporada foi adiada por um ano.
Muito obrigada. Para mim foi uma grande conquista, né? Porque antes eu estava vindo de algumas derrotas, estava meio desacreditada. Aí fiz uma luta, depois fiz o GP, consegui o contrato e estava me preparando já, né? E veio a pandemia e no início a gente conseguiu treinar, depois deu uma desanimada, mas não deixei me abater não, eu continuei firme treinando e chegou o grande momento.
Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I mean, before the season, before I got the contract with the PFL through the IQS, I was, in doubt, and I was upset with some of my performances, pretty irregular on my side. But with the Grand Prix, with the IQS out in Brazil, I was able to get 2 wins, and that put me in great momentum to come in for the 2020 season. And then unfortunately the pandemic hit and the season got canceled. So that was frustrating at first. And then leading on to that, I wasn't necessarily able to train as much as I wanted due to closure on gyms and everything else back home. but things started to open back up a little bit more in recent times, and that's allowed me to train and to get to where I wanted to be.
Okay, thanks, Mariana. Good luck.
Breeze.
I wanted to ask you, in your ideal fight play out, would you rather outclass your opponent, or would you rather get in there, finish her, and get out?
Na sua opinião, qual seria a sua preferência? Seria de entrar no cage e ter uma performance melhor do que aquilo, lutando aí os 3 rounds, ou seria de finalizar ou nocautear?
Bom, me preparei para qualquer momento, mas eu quero buscar logo um nocaute e para finalizar a luta logo.
Well, I prepare myself for any and all outcomes, but I'd rather a knockout to clinch my place in the playoffs.
Right on. Thanks so much. Happy birthday.
Dylan.
Hey there, appreciate you taking my call here. I'm just noticing for Mariana, she's competed from flyweight all the way up to featherweight. I'm noticing these last couple bouts being at lightweight. I'm sort of curious how Mariana feels competing as a lightweight as opposed to her experience in prior weight categories.
Bom, você tem vasta experiência lutando em pesos diferentes. Últimas lutas agora foram no peso leve, mas já lutou no peso pena e outros pesos também. Como é que você compara a sua experiência no peso leve com a sua experiência em outros pesos?
Bom, já lutei na categoria peso mosca, né? Peso galo também. Bom, pra mim foi um pouco assim, não foi difícil, mas pra subir de peso, né? Porque eu tô acostumada a lutar peso mais baixo e é difícil ganhar peso, me manter forte, mas venho me preparando mais de um ano já na musculação, consegui ganhar peso. E para mim a diferença muda um pouco só na força, mas isso não é o problema não.
Yeah, as you said, I fought at pretty much any and all the weight classes, and at first it was a little bit of a challenge, just being able to pack to pack enough muscle. But I don't really see that much of a difference. The only difference is in the power, and that's not something I focus too much on. I've been working out diligently over the past year, and I'm ready to reap the benefits.
Awesome. Thanks for the time.
Bruno.
Oi, Mariana, tudo bem?
Tudo.
Bruno here from Jiu-Jitsu Magazine. Kayla Harrison came out a couple of days ago and saying that she expects Larissa Pacheco to be the hardest challenge in the tournament this year. Do you think that Kayla is overlooking you at all? And what message do you have to the critics out there that may be overlooking you as well?
A Kayla deu uma entrevista alguns dias atrás falando que acha que a Larissa é o maior desafio aí na divisão. Você acha que ela está te subestimando e qual seria a mensagem que você teria a dar para ela aí, baseado nisso?
Sim, acho também que pode estar me subestimando, não me conhece ainda, mas também vejo a Larissa como um grande desafio aí pela frente também.
Obrigado, Mariana, e feliz aniversário.
Muito obrigado.
Yeah, I think Kayla might be underestimating me and my abilities. I do agree with her that Larissa is a great competitor and she's one of the main names here, but I think Kayla will be surprised.
Thank you.
Ronald,
these myths been getting real. I just want her to elaborate. She said that it's been difficult for her to train during the pandemic. So I would love to know how was she able to get in fighting shape during this time period?
Você falou que foi um pouco difícil treinar durante a pandemia e que você elaborasse um pouco aí como é que você conseguiu se manter em forma e como é que você conseguiu treinar, considerando as dificuldades que a pandemia trouxe.
Então foi difícil porque fechou todos, né, os lugares, academias. Aí eu tenho um espaço em casa para treinar, mas manter o foco treinando sozinha não é fácil, né? No início eu consegui treinar legal em casa, mas depois a gente vai perdendo um pouco o foco. Mas aí quando retornou às academias, eu voltei a treinar forte na academia, e quando não dava para ir, a gente ficava meio com medo de pegar transporte público para ir treinar, e eu treinava em casa, mas consegui me manter forte.
Yeah, so with the pandemic, everything closed across the board back at home, so it was tough on that side. But that said, I do have a small space at home where I'm able to train. But and I was pretty consistent in the beginning, but over time it's tough to maintain that same drive and that same consistency when you're training at home and on your own. So once restrictions opened up a little bit, we started going back into the gym. Then restrictions came back up, and there were times that we were hesitant and take public transportation, making our way to the gym, and potentially getting sick after the fact. So that was always something we were thinking of in the beginning, but as time went by, we were able to get a solid camp in.
Thank you.
Last question, Michael Morales.
Hola Mariana, feliz aniversario. How important for your career is winning your PFL debut? ¿Cuál a importância de sua estreia no PFL para sua carreira?
Então, para mim está sendo uma grande oportunidade, de estar lutando mais num grande evento, de estar mostrando meu trabalho e de ser uma das concorrentes aí a ganhar o prêmio.
For me, this is a fantastic opportunity to fight in another great event and to showcase my skill set and take this big prize home.
Muito obrigado. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mariana. I appreciate you coming out today.
Thank you. Muito obrigado.
All right, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and bring in Hannah Barrera. Okay, questions. Let's go ahead and start with Steve.
Hi, Henan. It's Steve here from Steve Everett MMA. I hope you're well.
Boa tarde, aqui é o Steve. Espero que esteja bem.
Boa tarde, Steve. Tudo bem? Sim, obrigado.
Yeah. So you're going into this fight against a legend of the sport, Fabricio Werdum, who will no doubt have supreme confidence in his abilities. I just wanted to know for yourself, do you have supreme confidence in your own abilities, whether it's a striking match or if it goes to Werdum's experience on the ground? Do you think you can win either way?
Sua primeira luta no PFL é contra a lenda, né? Fabricio Werdum, cara com muita experiência. Saber da sua confiança no seu talento e nas suas artes marciais. Se você se vê, enfim, sendo focado e pronto aí para essa vitória.
Eu me preparei bem para qualquer adversário, né? E quando saiu o Werdum, eu já estava preparado para isso. Então, eu creio que todo o trabalho foi feito e tenho certeza que eu vou dar o meu melhor lá dentro e buscar essa vitória.
I've worked hard my entire life. When the roster came out, I knew that this was a possibility, and I've been ready. I've put in the work. No rock's been unturned, and I'm ready to surprise everyone.
Thank you, and best of luck Thursday.
Bruno?
Oi, Renan, tudo bem?
Oi, tudo bem?
Bruno from Jiu-Jitsu Magazine. Renan, você já lutou, você treina, né, na equipe de Nogueira. Ele tendo experiência já lutando contra o Fabrício, quanto a informação que ele já passou para você te ajudando com essa luta?
Bruno, you train at Team Nogueira. Those guys out there have ample experience fighting against Fabricio Werdum. What kind of feedback pointers were they able to give you ahead of this fight?
Eu trabalhei em cima de todos os pontos fortes do meu adversário, né, do Werdum. Então, creio que estou preparado para qualquer lugar que a luta for. E sim, a gente conversou bastante sobre isso também, né? Porque já tem uma experiência aí que ele já tinha lutado com ele também. Então a gente trabalhou forte em cima disso, em cima de todos esses pontos aí.
Yes, a lot of hard work at the gym. We did talk about the fact that the gym as a whole has experience preparing and fighting against Werdum. I train and I work hard for every single one of his assets, so I'm ready to be able to defend any and all of them.
Obrigado, Renan. Boa sorte. Thank you, Renan. Good luck.
Valeu, obrigado.
James McGlade.
Hi, Henan. I hope that you're having a good day. I want to ask you a question. How much media attention is this fight getting in Brazil? And how has it changed your profile? And by profile, I mean your celebrity or position as a public figure. By the way, this question is for Sports Keto. I should have said at the start. Apologies.
Eu espero que esteja bem. Com a magnitude aí dessa luta, nós brasileiros, o Werdum sendo o ídolo nacional que ele como é que essa luta mudou a forma que você é visto e a forma que você é recebido aí como um ídolo nacional, como uma pessoa pública?
Essa luta em si trouxe uma grande visibilidade, né? O Werdum é um grande ídolo e também sempre acompanhei a história dele. E poder lutar com um cara de grande... um cara que fez história no MMA, para mim é uma oportunidade muito grande. Então, eu estou preparado para isso. Cabeça boa, quero chegar lá, dar o meu melhor. E creio que isso aí pode me trazer grandes frutos.
The opportunity to fight a guy and a name as big as Werdum is something unique. This fight, the booking of this fight has opened a lot of doors for me and made so that people understand and recognize my work, and I'm ready to seize the opportunity.
Thanks for the answer and good luck.
Obrigado.
Up next, head kick audio.
Good morning, Renan. How are you doing today, sir?
Bom dia, Renan. Como é que você está se sentindo hoje?
Bom dia, tudo bem.
All right, so my question for you is, this is obviously the biggest stage that you've competed on, and this is no question the biggest opponent you've ever competed against. How are the nerves going into this fight, and do you think they're going to affect your performance?
Esse é sem dúvida o maior evento, né, que você já competiu e também o oponente de maior nome também que você já lutou contra. Como é que foi a preparação? Como é que você absorve tudo isso?
Eu estou muito feliz em estar na organização, né, o PFL, e sempre gostei muito do formato do PFL e para mim é uma grande honra estar aqui. E desde o começo de quando eu assinei com o PFL, eu já vinha me preparando bem, porque aqui tem vários adversários fortes e estou muito feliz em ter fechado essa luta aí com o Werdum. Vai ser uma grande oportunidade de mostrar o meu trabalho.
I couldn't be happier to have signed a contract with the PFL. I've been a fan of the format and of the league since its inception, and more than that, I'm thrilled to be able to fight Werdum, to be able to put his name on my resume and compete against someone that's a legend in the sport.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Alex?
Hi, Henry. This is Alex from Stateside Press. You have a 100% finish rate. I guess, are you excited for this format and the point system?
Você é um cara que tem 100% de aproveitamento aí em termos de nocaute ou finalização. Você está animado para esse formato da PFL que dá pontos extras aí baseado nisso?
Não, eu acho que todos os atletas estão, né? Isso foi um estímulo aí, gostei muito desse formato que eles fizeram agora. E isso estimula o atleta a buscar o tempo todo um nocaute ou uma finalização. Isso pode gerar um fruto aí da gente estar chegando mais rápido nas semifinais.
Absolutely, I feel like all athletes out here are thrilled with the format. It rewards early finishes and puts us in a position to be closer to the semifinals and to the belt.
Awesome. Good luck.
Roz?
Hey, this is Raz from Everything MMA Era. How are you today, sir?
Roz do Aberdeen MMA Era, como é que você está sentindo hoje, Renan?
Tô muito bem, muito confiante, preparado, só esperando a hora da batalha.
I feel great. I feel very confident and ready, just waiting for battle.
So, just in terms of your training camp with the Nogueira team in Rio de Janeiro, if I'm not mistaken, can you please elaborate a bit more on that and kind of how has COVID played in terms of the restrictions, the lockdown, in interference with your training camp?
Você treinando no Rio de Janeiro, na Team Nogueira, você poderia elaborar um pouco aí de como foram as restrições do Covid aí no seu camp?
A gente tomou todos os cuidados cabíveis, né? E sempre privando a segurança, máscara, álcool em gel e mantendo o máximo de distância das outras pessoas. O camp foi bem fechado e deu tudo certo.
We took all the necessary safety precautions from social distancing, hand sanitizer, wearing masks, and just keeping our camp far away from other people. So all in all, it was a great camp and great preparation for a huge opportunity.
Very cool. And just in terms of your planning for the PFL season, I mean, obviously you have the opening bout against Werdum. But do you really feel like Werdum is your toughest challenge in your quest for the ultimate prize? And with that, do you feel like there's a bit of added pressure, to kind of overcome this fight and try to kind of, go towards the title itself? And kind of, if you do overcome Werdum in a situation, well, in that result, who do you think is the next biggest challenge for you in the league this year?
Você sente uma pressão aí numa luta contra uma lenda como o Werdum, e numa situação na qual você sai com a vitória, quem você vê como sendo aí o outro maior desafio na liga?
Eu não tô me sentindo pressionado. Quando você faz um bom trabalho e se prepara bem para uma coisa, eu acho que a sua confiança prevalece. E todos os adversários da nossa chave são muito duros, então estou preparado para qualquer um que o PFL colocar para mim.
I'm ready for any and all of them. All the other names in this heavyweight division are formidable opponents, so I'm ready for anyone the PFL decides I should face. I don't feel pressure. I don't feel anxious. I feel like I've done the work. I've prepared adequately, and my performance will show it.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Best of luck on Thursday.
Last question to Dylan, please.
Hey there, appreciate the time. I'm just kind of curious with, the last bout being August 2019. I'm kind of curious about the, excitement factor at having like a pretty busy, defined fight schedule through 2021 going forward.
Como é que você se sente aí com 2021 cheio de luta, né? Até chegar à final aí, são 4 lutas em mais de 6 meses, considerando que você vem aí de um tempo parado, sem lutar desde agosto de 2019.
Eu não parei de treinar, mesmo com essa pandemia de 2020. E, assim, me mantive bem, me mantive treinado, sempre focado. E eu me sinto bem, estou pronto para lutar.
I didn't stop training, not a single day between my last fight and now. I feel ready, and I feel great, and I feel ready to fight.
And just as a quick follow-up, I'm kind of wondering how the experience in the PFL bubble has been overall.
A última pergunta, como é que tem sido a experiência aqui na bolha da PFL?
Muito boa, muito agradecido aí pela atenção que o PFL tem dado para os atletas, pelo menos para mim tem sido tranquilo. A questão da segurança também com os atletas, alimentação, e só tenho a agradecer pela oportunidade de estar aqui nesse grande evento e quero dar o meu melhor aí para contribuir com o business.
It's been great. I'm nothing but appreciative for the league, for the PFL, for everything they've done here to us in accommodating the fighters, everything from health, safety to food. And I look forward to doing my part to contribute to the business on May 6th.
Awesome. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. All right, guys, up next we will have Mohammed Usman. If you have a question for Mo, go ahead and get your hands raised. All right, first question. Let's get a bit to Breeze.
Hey, Mohammed, this is Breeze with the MMA Breeze. I wanted to ask you, your brother's obviously accomplished a lot lately. How has that motivated you with this upcoming tournament? And have you worked with him at all in preparations to this bout?
It's motivated me a lot. I mean, me and him both trained in Denver, Colorado, and at Elevation, fight team. And just seeing his process and all the work he put in and all the work I've put in, we motivate each other. His work ethic, and I feed off of how he works and how hard he works, and that translates into how I work hard.
And who wins in a fight between you and Usman?
Me.
And you and Kamaru. Thank you so much.
It's a different weight class, man.
Good luck.
For sure. Thank you.
Up next, let's go with Tariq.
How you doing, Mohammed? This is Tariq with the Havoc Hour. So just throwing a couple names out here. Israel Adesanya, your older brother Kamaru, and I mean, obviously, Francis over in the heavyweight division in UFC. What is it going to mean to you to win this tournament and bring another championship home to Africa, to Nigeria?
It'll be a great honor. That's my journey. That's my path. That's what I envision, and that's what I'm going to make happen. So it'll be a great honor for my family, for my culture, and just for Africa alone. We're doing a lot of great things right now, and we're just going to keep it up.
Thanks for the time, man. Good luck on Thursday.
No, thank you.
Tanai.
Hey, Mohammed. Tanai from MMA Island. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good, brother.
I wanted to ask you what made you decide to sign with the PFL? Was it the tournament system or anything else, or just the roster strength?
It's not necessarily a tournament; it's a season, and the season format I really, really enjoyed. And we have a regular season, we have playoffs, and when we have the championship, that resonated with me because I play football. So it just made it feel like I'm just in the NFL. This is the professional fighters. This is the PFL. So this is the NFL of MMA. So I look at it like that, and I really just fell in love with it. And of course, we're getting paid to do this, so we're not getting 50 cents. So this was it was a great opportunity. It was a great opportunity for me to keep getting better in the sport of MMA and get paid to do it.
Awesome. And how's your experience been in the PFL bubble?
Jesus, it's been rough. It's tough, man. 17 days doing anything or being cooped up in your room is hard. But PFL has done an exceptional job of containing everybody in the bubble, and then it's just been I'm good. I can't no complaints. Just ready to rock.
Thank you, man. Good luck on Thursday.
No worries. Thank you.
Barcelona.
Jim Barcelona, Miami Herald. Curious if your brother will be in your corner for this fight.
My brother will be here.
What is it like when you guys are able to have each other in your corners for these big fights?
It's a great feeling. It's a great, his IQ, his mindset, it just oozes off on me. And I just know how to win when he's there. And I know how to win, it's just being able to know what your brother would do. I put myself in his shoes and he puts himself in mine, and knowing what I got to do to get the job done. And I just feed off of his energy and go out there and get the job done.
And for this one, did you bring anybody in to spar with, someone different to get ready for this fight?
Yeah, I actually did. I brought a UFC middleweight fighter, Razak Al Hassan. I've trained with him my whole career now, for the most part, and even when we went to Colorado, he's came out there with us as well. So he wanted to do he came right after his fight, actually, in the UFC. He came and did the full 17 days with me. So I'm very, very grateful for him. And me and him, he's a fighter, so we've just been going at it. And he'll tell you he's hurting right now. I've been beating him up for 17 days, and he's ready to go home. So it's been a rough one, but it's all going to be worth it at the end.
Well, lastly for me, and you mentioned hurting, I don't want you to be mad at me. I know you're a big, tough guy, but I'm not going to count your brother out in a fight with you.
Nah, you can't count him out for nothing, but it's just a different weight class, man. It's 100 more pounds hitting you. It's a different, it's just different. And you learn that real fast in the sport of MMA. Those weight classes is a big deal, and you guys go up to try to fight a different guy in a different weight class, and you learn real quick that let me just stay where I'm at.
Thank you so much.
No, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you. James, please.
Hi, Mohammed. James McGlade from Sportskeeda here. Do you prefer to be called Mo?
My coaches and my teammates call me Mo, Mohammed. It doesn't matter. It's just Mo. Everybody's called me Mo or Mohammed my whole life. So whatever it feels comfortable for you.
Okay, thanks, man. First question I have for you is, how has life changed for you because of the PFL ever since you joined?
Oh man, to make it frankly, life's gotten better. Life has been hard. Especially with the Corona, with everything going on. PFL's done a wonderful job. They took care of me during Corona, and even still to this point now, just to be able to feed my family, survive. So at the end of the day, this world we live in is, people work 9 to 5s every day, and there's only a select few can afford to do what we do, which is fight and be able to survive. So I'm very, very blessed to be here. And I'm going to make it count.
Terrific. And what was your reaction when you first found out your PFL debut was against Brandon Sales?
I was excited, because he's a tough guy, tough opponent. And, I just look forward to getting in there and putting in work.
Okay, thanks, Mo. Have a good fight on Thursday, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Tom Ward, please.
Hi Mo, Tom Ward from Kidby Sport here. Who do you think is your biggest threat in this tournament?
I like to just focus at one opponent at a time, and in the season format. Now it's not a tournament. If it was a tournament, it would be totally different. This is a season that we're in. We're in the regular season of the PFL, and I'm just focused on one fight at a time, one opponent. Everybody here is running for $1 million. So nobody here is easy. This season is not easy. This is a tough season. Everybody wants to win $1 million, so they're gonna go out there and put their best foot forward, like you're supposed to. So I just really just try to block it out and focus on one fight at a time, one fighter at a time. We got 4 fights this year, so 4 fights to $1 million. So after this one, I have 3 more. So that's how I'm looking forward to. Everybody here is tough, and I'm gonna give everybody the same attention.
Obviously, you've kind of alluded to it a bit, but your brother's been called out by a certain Conor McGregor, and you kind of talked about weight classes there. How do you think a fight would go between them?
Oh man, my brother would demolish him. Simple as that. My brother is already big for that weight class anyway. So this guy just wants to come up there and test the waters. Like he says, it'll be a red panty night. So we'll love that. But my brother will destroy him in that aspect of that's his division.
Amazing. Good luck.
Thank you.
Up next, Dylan, please.
Hey there, Mohammed. Appreciate you making some time.
Appreciate you.
I was just curious because on some of the, aggregator kind of sites, I'm noticing your nickname is the motor, which I presume is commentary on your cardio. I'm kind of wondering how important is the ability to weaponize pace within your overall fighter skill set?
It's very important. It's when at the end of the day, everybody goes into this thing called fighting with certain gifts and certain talents, and of course you train, you learn, and you work hard. But that name came with me from football, and just in football, I didn't know why, but I always run everywhere.